Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new loot video for you all today. That is right, just gathering up a few ecumenical keys here, because today, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you loot from 1000 Armadyl, also known as Kriara. The goal for this one is to obtain the pet, my favorite pet of all time in Old School RuneScape, starting at 5000 KC. We will be ending at 6000 KC. Just like always, I will be doing all of this solo, and all of this will be off task. So no extra DPS from the Slayer helmet. We are just going in a pretty decent tank setup. We have full Missouri, as well as the Justiciar helmet, the Elysian Spirit Shield, and the Zerite crossbow. Now, for a majority of the kill, I am using the Black Chinchompas on Flight Kalissa, and of course Kree. And then once Flight Kalissa dies, I simply just switch on over to the Zerite crossbow until they respawn, and then it goes right back to the Chinchompas. So we will be spending a decent amount of money on Black Chinchompas, as well as blood and death runes, since I will be blood barraging each of these minions after every single kill. And once I kill the minions with my blood barrage, I'll be picking up the bones and using my bones to peach tablets so that I can have as much food as possible. I'm also going to be paying 150k for an instance every single trip, so that all of these drops can stay on the floor and I can juggle them. And before we continue, this video is brought to you by Creator Crafted. With new products just released, as well as a clearance sale, the time to check out Creator Crafted is right now. For example, check out the brand new giant squirrel statue. If you're a fan of agility or a fan of squirrels, this statue is for you. And don't forget, use code MNS at checkout for an additional 10% off. You can also go ahead and pre-order the brand new keycap set, making your keyboard more RuneScape related today by checking out Creator Crafted in the description below. Last but not least, the site-wide clearance sale. This sale is one of the best things to capitalize on so that you can get your RuneScape merch today and save money at the same time. The link to this sale and the link to Creator Crafted will be in the description below. They are a huge part of Old School RuneScape and the channel, so a huge thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget to use code MNS for 10% off at checkout. Alright, here we are back at Kree. Yes, just waiting for my Kree plushie from Creator Crafted, hopefully one day. There's an uncut sapphire coming in on the second kill. It's surprising to see Adam Sandler so early on here. So many different items that you can receive at Armadyl, and starting off, we had a pretty strange one after the sapphire, the Rune Battle Axe, which is a pretty uncommon drop, but nevertheless, I will not pick it up, and we'll go ahead and bank with what we do have in the inventory. As you can see, a lot of food left over, not a lot of restores. So even though I brought 6 Ceridome brews to start out this Armadyl grind, I quickly realized after my first inventory that I really only need to start every Armadyl inventory with 3 Ceridome brews, 3 Bastion potions, and the rest of my inventory is simply going to be super restores. As you can see, you get so many mushroom potato drops, and on top of this, you get range potions and super defense drops. So if you're running an instance, you can just juggle and have these items on the ground for as long as your trip lasts. And this way, most of the time, I don't even need to be sipping all of my Bastion potions. I just end up juggling and using the range potions, so that does save a little bit of money. And speaking of money, we're just about shy of 100 kills in. Kill count number 99 of the grind of the video so far. Our first drop today, an Armadyl helmet, 11 mil is the current price. That is not too bad. I do want to state early on that I did receive 2 drops during this video that I did not manage to get on recording. Unfortunately, I did record them, but the power did go out and I was unable to recover the footage. So I will point that out later on in the video. But for now, we're going to go ahead and bank that Armadyl helmet. Check out the Grand Exchange to see this strange fella hunched over and whatnot, so shout out to him. And we make our way back to the Armadyl room, about almost 150 KC in, and we have a God Sword Shard too. Not too bad at all. Did take a while to obtain my first hard clue scroll, but we will be doing all of the hard clues as well as all of the elites that we get from this grind. We'll be saving them all for the end of the video as usual. Well, that was a really long trip, but definitely a fun one. Got a decent amount of drops in the inventory, but no rares other than the helmet so far. So I quickly did all the clue scrolls, made my way back to get, unfortunately, another God Sword Shard. This time from the boss though. This is exactly 150 kills in now, and and yeah, not a good drop, but I will take it. Our RNG is kind of starting off on a strange note, but that's what I love about Armadyl. You know, you kill this boss 5,000 times, and, you know, every set of 1,000 kills always is different. I really do wonder how much GP I will make from these 1,000 kills. Maybe we'll also get lucky on another clue scroll drop. It's been a long time since we've seen Third Age on the channel, so you never know what's possible in these loot videos. 200 kills in, 20% of the way completed so far. Hope you're all having a great start to your week, and thank you so much for clicking on the video today. If you ever want to join the Friends Chat in-game, I do run 2. Check it out on screen there. I'd love to see you. And this is the part of the video where I tell you guys that I did receive this beautiful Armadyl hilt drop, but 20 kills before this, I did receive another helmet, and just a few kills after that, I got a chest piece. I know it is incredibly annoying that I did not get that footage, but yes, it is in the bank, and I will show you guys it on the RuneLite loot tracker as well. So to put that in perspective, we are now 400 kills into the video. We've gotten every single drop, as you can see in the bank tab here, minus the chain skirt. So we have 2 helmets now, 1 hilt, and the only thing we were unable to record was that chest piece as well as another helmet drop. Very unfortunate, I know, but now it's known, and you know, there's nothing we can do about it. So let's just move forward. Unfortunately, moving forward with a rune sword drop, never fun to see, but it's inevitable to see, especially in a God Wars Dungeon video. What do you guys think about God Wars Dungeon in 2025? You still enjoy it? You still out there grinding the God Wars these days? I ran into a few Armadyl bots during the course of this video, but not too many, so that's a promising sign. Here we are at the halfway point, 500 kills into the video so far, and a lot of profit has been made. The pet has still not been seen, but never lose hope, because it could always be the very next kill. Well, that is unfortunate. Rune javelins. Oh my goodness, it's 1 in 5,002 for those rune javelins, and we also got that rune kite shield earlier. That was 1 in 2k, and the pet's only 1 in 5k. What is going on? Well, there's a long bone. I suppose it's not as painful as a curved bone, depending on how you look at things, but either way, I do want to point out that I do know someone, not personally, but I have heard of someone who is currently grinding Armadyl God Wars, and he is over 20,000, matter of fact, it might be 24 or 26,000 kills here, and he still doesn't have the pet. Now, that's coming from my top sources who know all about Armadyl, but yeah, that's crazy. I certainly hope I don't go that dry for this pet, otherwise we're gonna have a serious problem. Another kill coming in. Here comes the pet. Just kidding, it's a chain skirt instead. 28.7 mil. I feel like this definitely used to be in the 30s, but I really can't complain. I mean, 28 mil is a lot of money. Armadyl prices are always decent, even if the economy crashes, which, you know, what is going on with the economy right now, honestly. Despite that, Armadyl seems to still be decent, you know, always over 20 mil. The hilt, not the best thing in the world, but the helmet, even nowadays, you know, that used to be like 3 mil, now it's at 10 to 11, so I'll take the chain skirt, I'll take the chest plate, I'll take it all. Well, sometimes you gotta be careful what you say, because when you say you'll take it all, that means you'll really take it all. Dragon Spear being included in that statement. The overall drop rate of this bad boy, a little bit more than the javelins, that's right, 1 in 5,600. Wow. Yeah, not often do I type out OMFG these days. Maybe it'll be, you know, into the pet. No back-to-back on that one. All right, well, we go ahead and we bank our spear. That's all right. We're just proving that we definitely have the capability to get a 1 in 5k drop. We just have to get the right one. All right, Armadyl hilt coming in, 703 KC out of 1,000. It's always nice to see a hilt on the ground. I remember getting this when it was worth well over 50 mil. Very, very long time ago in old school RuneScape, and it was one of my first ever big God Wars Dungeon drops, and yeah, I remember yelling. Yeah, it was a good night. Well, speaking of making money and having a good night, there is a good drop on the ground. Armadyl chain skirt yet again. This is our second one. That is huge for the price check. Really, really important to get this price check as high as it possibly can be and make it even higher after that. Let's go ahead and bank this Armadyl chain skirt. Look at the overall drops here. Looks like we have 3 helmets, 2 skirts, 2 hilts, and 1 chest plate. I don't really mind the normal drops here. It's very easy to collect them, especially especially if you're in an instance. However, if you're not in an instance, it's a little bit more annoying, a little bit more challenging, I should say. So overall, 800 kills into the video so far. Just the coin drops alone come out to millions upon millions of GP. So definitely go out of your way to pick up anything and everything that you can here, because although a lot of it's not stackable, some of it is. Those rune arrows, those crushed nests, as well as the dwarf weeds and quarms definitely add up over time. Well, everyone needs a little bit of a break once in a while, so I did go ahead and get 17 million Herblore XP, and back to Armadyl we go. I did start this video on June 1st, and today is September 1st. And there's another Armadyl hilt coming in. I'll take that. I did end up doing about 520 kills, and then I took 2 months, and I never really came back. Well, I kind of forgot to come back. So after about 2.5 months, I did return, and I finished this video. It was very strange to do that. I had never really done 500 kills in one sitting and then take 2 months off and come back. But hey, I guess it reset my luck, because as you can see, Armadyl chestplate this time, it's on video. 41.6 million GP. That is huge. Well, if you're enjoying the video so far, feel free to click the like button. It really helps out the algorithm. You guys absolutely killed it, just like Cree is killing it with these drops. Last month, you guys managed to get the video of me picking up items in the Remington House Portal area to over 130,000 views. That helped me out so much. You guys are incredible, and I have some incredible videos to come for you this month, all month long. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching today, and thank you for being a part of the dream. One of my other dreams in life is to get this Armadyl pet, and it looks like today, although we finished a beautiful 1,000 kill journey, no pet has been obtained. So with that being said, all I can say is I'm proud of the KC. I think it's very beautiful, and I'm very proud of this tab in the bank. I mean, this came with a lot of hours and a lot of clicking. Soloing Armadyl has never been the easiest thing to do. I'm proud to say I have not died a single time during this video. And with that being said, let's do the price check. Alright, so this is the first price check. All of the normal drops, this is the coin stack as well. 7.3 mil just from all of the coin drops from Cree, and a decent amount, about 18 mil overall, just from the normal drops. So yeah, it really is important to pick up everything over the course of all these kills. Second price check coming in. This is all the rare drops, everything screen price shown, 212 million GP. So if we simply add that on to the 18 mil loot from 1,000 Cree, comes out to be 230 mil. Overall, with all the Chinchampas that I used, as well as all the blood runes for keys and the kills, I did spend about 30 mil in supplies. So 200 mil profit with a beautiful looking collection log, minus the fact that we don't have the pet still. Let's go ahead and sell everything that we got from this video, look at the overall GP stack, and then we can go ahead and get rid of this Zerite crossbow and open up all these clue scrolls. Some of them are from getting ecumenical keys, and the hards and elites are mainly from just the Armadyl trips themselves. Alright, not a whole lot from the beginner clue as well as the easy and medium. Now it's time for the 14 hard clues as well as the 5 elites. No pet, but maybe we'll get third H, maybe a gilded item perhaps. Doesn't look like the hard clues are pulling through for us. As a matter of fact, yeah, not a lot from that. Maybe about 1.3 mil. We'll go ahead and open up these 5 elite clue scrolls now, and overall, just about 2.3 mil from the clues. Well, we'll take that, a little additional profit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the video today. As promised, here is the Rune Light loot screenshot, so you know that I wasn't lying earlier when I said that I lost that footage. Huge thank you to the YouTube channel members with a special shout out to Gentle Jester, DaeDogGaming, xXzoticx, and DeceptionZ. Thank you so much for your time today. I'll see you soon with another one. Until then, Mr. No Sleep, out.